Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. Another winter season has arrived, and as we all get used to the colder temperatures, many are hoping for a repeat of the previous winter. Fundraising for healthcare was in the spotlight during the Pharmasave Radiothon for Health. The atrium of the Southwest Regional Hospital in Swift Current was command central, as volunteers answered the phones and accepted donations on site. Another influenza season has arrived, and as in past years, Saskatchewan Health is offering free flu shots across the province during public health clinics and at other locations. Thanks for joining us here today. Following the first arrival of snow across the province, we take a look at the long-term weather outlook for Southwest Saskatchewan. Another winter season has arrived, and as we all get used to the colder temperatures, many are hoping for a repeat of the previous winter, with a milder airflow and minimal snow. And Environment Canada is offering this outlook for the 2017-18 winter season.
We're seeing some uncertainty as the issue. We had, everything was looking like El Nino warmer waters in the Pacific to bring a milder than normal winter. We've backed off of that. The waters have cooled off. We think a neutral to a kind of a weak La Nina is what our call is, which generally means, no guarantee as how the winter is going to be. We think the flavor of it may be suggests something that may be a little cooler and maybe than normal, but not as if painfully cold, not like a strong La Nina, which would clearly make more Arctic air. So we think there will be a little bit of back and forth and up and down. The snowfall, always tougher to get that right. We certainly need some moisture to help the crop of next year. But it tends to be evenly divided between whether it's going to be a snowy or a not-so-snowy kind of a winter. So we've never canceled winter, even in southwestern Saskatchewan. We're not going to do it this year.
The short-term forecast is calling for sunshine across the southwest, with daytime highs near the 0-degree mark. Fundraising for healthcare was the focus of a special event in Swift Current. We find out more in this report. Fundraising for healthcare was in the spotlight during the Pharmasave Radiothon for Health. The atrium of the Southwest Regional Hospital in Swift Current was command central, as volunteers answered the phones and accepted donations on site, while local entertainers took to the stage. Clay Thompson is the executive director for the Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation, and says the funds raised this year will assist one specific department at the hospital.
We want to renew the maternity department here at the Southwest Regional Hospital, 3 new birthing beds and 2 panda warmers, baby warmers. The beds are about $23,000 a piece, and the panda warmers are about $37,000 a piece, so it's about $147,000 altogether.
And at the end of the event, over $82,000 was raised through the Pharmasave Radiothon for Health. This is one of several fundraisers throughout the year, supporting the Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation and its mandate of ensuring quality health care for the residents of Southwest Saskatchewan. For over 12 years, Southwest TV News has provided the visuals for the defining moments in our community. Support your community and help us to continue our work. Support our sponsors by watching the ads on YouTube and by clicking the ads on our website. Pennies per click, which will help us continue to bring you the award-winning news coverage you've come to expect from Southwest TV News. Well, it's that time of the year to get your flu shot as influenza season has arrived, with many opportunities available across the province to roll up your sleeve. Another influenza season has arrived, and as in past years, Saskatchewan Health is offering free flu shots across the province during public health clinics and at other locations. Several pharmacies and physician offices will also offer the flu shot. However, there may be a fee for service at those locations. A simple step of rolling up your sleeve, which can help prevent you from several sick days this winter.
Well, you should get the flu shot, one, because it's an effective way to protect yourself from getting a strong infection, which is what the influenza is. A number of people may mistake the influenza for a common cold, but the common colds are caused by a mild type of virus, not at all the influenza virus. The influenza virus itself gives a very strong illness. Usually, even in the healthiest of people, it will put you in bed for a few days at the least. So it's a good reason to protect yourself against that. Now, many people will say, oh, I've survived all these years and never had the flu, but that does not give you a guarantee that this year or tomorrow you won't get the flu. So it's always better to protect yourself. And the other thing is that the vaccines are very safe. They've really come a long way, and every year they improve on the safety of these vaccines.
And proper hygiene should also be a part of your daily routine, as this will also help in preventing the spread of illness.
The flu virus will survive on surfaces, so you can easily catch it from door handles or carts or trolleys or tabletops. It will exist once it's come into the environment. It will circulate and survive on any of these surfaces. So certainly, hand hygiene, frequent and proper hand wash is a very important thing to do. If you do have a cough, of course, good etiquette of covering your cough, either cough in the sleeve or cough into a tissue and dispose of it. Measures like that are very, very important. Being that it's winter, it's also really important to stay warm, because when it's cold and you're not covered up properly, you again predispose your body more easily to getting respiratory infections.
And if you do become ill, stay home from work and other public events. And if your symptoms worsen, visit your physician. Influenza season is generally in effect from late October through the end of March. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at southwesttvnews.com. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.